We about to get this going. What up? Had to cut the light out. But it is what it is. What's good? It's too damn bright. Hold on. Let's get that to adjust. Who in here? Had to cut the light out. I don't like to do the joint where it's mad bright. Who in here? Let's see. What's good with my peoples? Let's see. Hold on. Jay Palmer, what's good? Probably nothing. Wow. First person to jump in here already angry. Jay Palmer, man, we're going to get you a hug. We're going to get on this. Wisdom to God, what's good? 301 Cowboys, what up? Justice Abraham, what's good? Marcus McFarland, Loki 87. Darnell Lamar, my guy. Cartel in the building. Hit that link and hit subscribe. Appreciate you, my brother. What's up, Rome? Cowboys Nation, Big Benny Rich was good. My dog, Young Boy JD, then switched his name back to regular Young Boy JD. Look at that. Back normal. Dean Lee, what's good? Brandy Mahoney, what's good? Adair Hughes, my guy. Be kind to each other. Like that. Howdy. Fred Allen, what's good? Trey Manning. 60 people in here already. Hit that like button as you come in. We're going to talk tonight. Nothing too crazy. Full disclosure. Somebody just called me Romello. I'm not even ready for that name, sir. Romello is wild work. Romello is crazy. Before we get started, man, I want to ask y'all a question. Because I am big on this. This is not a clickbait session. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me before I get started? This is not Rome coming in trying to clickbait y'all, get y'all falsely excited. And before I go too far, can y'all hear me loud and clear? Am I choppy? Everything good before I get too started? You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Okay, I'm good. All right, cool. I got hit up today from a trusted source. Remember I told y'all about the gentleman that told me about Michael Thomas literally 2 months ago. I heard about Michael Thomas, I think in early June, maybe late May. Remember that? You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, Michael Thomas? You know what I'm saying? Not that he was wrong. No, Gilly's not on this list. I would love for Gilly to be on the list. Gilly is not something I heard about today, but I wish we did. I'll hit my dog back and see if he heard anything about it. Gilly's not, I think they got a lot of faith in Kalen Carson. 88 people in here, 42 likes. Hit that like button for me. But I want to preface all of this because, people that's going to jump in here is you clickbaiting. I'm not clickbaiting nothing. I'm telling y'all the truth. When I heard about the Michael Thomas news about 2.5 months ago, I did it. I said, okay, cheap signing, check. Former injured player, older player, check. Normal Cowboys things, right? But I also was like, this is left field. I ain't see it happening, right? Yes, B, I would love a DT. We don't get to that, though. Heard some news on D-tackle, too. I kind of sat on it, chilled. I ain't really bring it up. Then a person that y'all always tell me to go listen to, Mike Fisher. Mike Fisher said in this video about a week or so ago, what about Michael Thomas? Mike Fisher's not slick. Mike Fisher says stuff that he's probably heard while being in the Star. So he mentioned it. Flew the answer out there like, I wonder if I don't even Rahoma Spy with $10 super chat. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that super chat. Strategy, I see. Strategic. I want to go with strategic. But thank you for the $10 super chat. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So it gave validity to it. I said, my dog had some nuggets because he gave me that information almost 2 months before it came up. Right? A couple other moves he told me then came to fruition a little bit. Right? 96 people here, 56 likes. Hit that like button for me. So it made me say, okay, my dog on to something. Now I don't say everything he sends me because I'm not trying to just. I'm not a reporter. I don't break stories or nothing like that. That's in my bio. I'm not here to break stories. I'm not here to be a reporter, but I am a person. I'm a Cowboys, big devout Cowboys fan. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. So when I do stuff, I want it to have some validity to it. I'm not just here to hype y'all up. It's been a long off season. So to hear some good things coming down the pike made me happy. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me ask y'all this, and I promise I'm going to get to the names. I know some of y'all in here like, yo, man, just say what you heard. I will. But I'm sure y'all don't want me to just come in here. Is this cool? Y'all want me to just come in here and say 3 or 4 names and just end the stream, do you? Is that what y'all want? Y'all want me to just be like, man, this is what I heard. Peace. Like, is that what you want? Young boy JD is probably the only person that's going to say that, and that's cool. You know, young boy is a little younger, so his patience is probably low, like my daughter's. It's cool. He just want his stuff microwave. Some people like a little build up. I'll ask y'all this. 116 people in here. Appreciate y'all. I'm not going to say anything that doesn't make sense. When do the Cowboys like to do a lot of their free agency signings and deals? In the month of August. Literally, I joke all off season. This is Stephen Jones' favorite time of year because he can get free agents for cheaper prices. Training camp, daily, that's fact. Training camp. So before in that training camp, that's a fact. So this is the Cowboys' time of year when they get things done. This whole deadlines make deals. I didn't make that up. That is something that they love to throw out there. They like to wait until there's a deadline or feel like they got to do it. That's when I'm going to be more effective. That's the Cowboys' way. Right? Ice M, what's good? So I'm not about to say nothing that doesn't make sense. Because remember, we signed. Another thing that always happens when we get new coordinators, the Cowboys like to give them a few new toys. We brought in Mike Nolan. Remember, we signed what's his name? What was the D tackle from the Panthers? And we brought in Clinton Dix. Who was that D tackle we signed from the Panthers? Why is his name slipping my mind right now? Not what we did bring Poe in as well. We brought in like 3 or 4 people. Gerald McCoy. That was the little signing they brought in. It was Clinton Dix. It was Gerald McCoy. It was Poe. We brought in a bunch of people. Right? I'm getting to that, Dan Lee. I'm getting to that. We brought in Everson Griffin. We brought in some signings to appease somebody. While Dan Quinn was here, we brought in some signings that I think he wanted. He co-signed on. Right? Brought in Stephon Gilmore while he was here. We brought in what's my man name? Jerron Kearse while he was here. We brought in Keanu Neal. Remember that was a Dan Quinn. We brought in Keanu Neal. Y'all remember that? Keanu Neal was a Dan Quinn guy. We brought in why are people's names slipping my mind tonight? Defensive end just went to the Washington Commanders. I can't think of nobody's name tonight. DeMonte KZ. We brought him in. We brought in we just let him go to the Commanders. Why can't I think of nobody's name tonight? Y'all got to help me out. Dante Fowler. Thank you. I am tripping. They allow their defensive coordinators to bring in little small weapons that they're familiar with. Tack. We brought Tack in, even though he didn't really tack McKinley. Right? And it let me think, okay, so Mike Zimmer's been here. They got Mike Zimmer, one of his toys. They brought Mike Zimmer in. The Cowboys got a track record with these things. They brought Mike Zimmer in, right? And now they brought in Eric Kendricks. They let Mike Zimmer pick a draft pick, Morris Louisville. Mike Zimmer helped out with picking the second round pick. He's getting to put his handprints on this defense, right? But this is the time of year where we look for bargain basement players. We have 147 people here. Can we get to 100 likes? Just 13 more likes. Just that'll help. So earlier today, my man hit me up out of nowhere. I'm gonna read the first post. It made sense to me. I was like, you know what? This that time of year where things do start to happen. Like small things start to happen, not big, humongous deals, but small things start to happen. This is the time of year. We need Mike Zimmer got Eric Kendricks. Yes, we need a couple things right now. What's on our grocery list, y'all? What's on our grocery list? 151 people in here. What's on our grocery list before I get to start reading off some of the stuff that I heard? We need probably a better running back. What's names I've been hearing floated? I didn't hear this from my man today. I heard Mike Fisher talking about this. I've heard him say I heard him say Miles Sanders' name a bunch. Right? That wasn't me. That's not my guy. That's just what I've heard. Miles Sanders' name has been floated out there. They're just talking about getting better running backs. He talked about Damian Pierce. Right? I see what's on the list. D tackles 100% on the high on the list of maybe a veteran receiver. Yep, receiver might be high on the list. Veteran receiver. That's pretty much it. D tackle, veteran receiver, another running back. Our grocery list ain't super deep, right? Super Bowl, of course, young boy JD. We would love a Super Bowl, wouldn't we? Offensive guard. I don't think offensive guard is on our list. I think we're pretty set. I think we're pretty set. You know, CD Lamb is the number one priority. I think it's Enrique. I agree. CD Lamb is the number one priority. So now that we understand our list, when he hit me up, I was like, okay, let's see what you're talking about. So first thing, let me make sure my volume ain't up on my Jack Daniels. Let me read y'all exactly what I heard, so y'all can get more of a understanding of how this went. All right, not letting no names out there. You give up your source, you won't get no more news. Brandon Fife with a $2 super chat. We are pretty solid. We are pretty solid. Our grocery list ain't crazy. A lot of people want you to think that the team is dying. Team ain't dying. We good. Thank you for that $2 super chat. We are pretty solid. We just need a couple things. All right. One second, y'all. All righty. My fault. Every time I stream, text messages are coming through. Y'all can still hear me loud and clear? It's not tripping? It's not tripping before I go. I would love Ridgeway. All right, cool. The text message it was about 3 p.m. today, out of nowhere, right? He sends me the alarms and stuff right there. And he says, a lot of information getting ready to come down the pike. I hope you're ready. I'm in a meeting at work. I ain't even know the joint came through. Hold on. Young boy JD, my fault. I see the super chat. My fault. Dak and Mike are number one option on the grocery list. So of course, Dak, Mike, and CD, they're number one priorities, period. 164 people in here. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it to 150 likes, please. Last 20, 30 people hit the like button for me. So I'm like, okay, what are you talking about? Cowboys are flying in 2 players this Friday for a workout. 2 players this Friday for a workout, right? Michael Thomas is one of those players. Now, listen, I'm going to say this before y'all jump down my back. All right. I stand on if the stuff is wrong. If any of this stuff is wrong, please don't hesitate to come here, come in my comments, tell me I was wrong. You can be angry. I'm just trying to give y'all what I heard. Is that fair? Is that fair? Before y'all kill me, if the stuff don't work out perfectly or anything like that, I'm not saying it's I'm not at the Star. I don't work there. I just got somebody that got to connect that's heard some things. That's all. All right. So if y'all mad, y'all want to kill me, y'all want to kill the messenger after this, fine. All right. Michael Thomas is one of the players. I had to say that before I say the second name because y'all gonna be like, yo, you wildin'. All right. I'm hearing. I almost don't want to say it. Because y'all gonna get mad. I'm like, Rome, you tripping. Y'all already know what to do with Eastside Herald. Before Eastside Herald even get going. Where my shooters at? Y'all already know what to do with Eastside Herald. I'm not even doing that with him tonight. Nope. It ain't no Houston Texans streams going on, so he got to come here and mess with me. Not doing it. No. The Cowboys are flying in, seriously, or bringing in, not flying in, but bringing in for a workout. I heard that they're considering bringing in Justin Simmons. Seriously. No jokes. Like I said, if it's wrong, it ain't Ayuk. We ain't got the Ayuk money. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Now, I'll say this. He was dropping some tea leaves like he got a phone call. He wearing a Dallas hat. He doing a thing in Dallas with his camp and things like that. I heard this about 2 months ago. This is what gives me validity to it. You would think, well, we strong at safety. We okay at safety. But you can upgrade the room. Right? See, young boy JD. You shooting the messenger. I ain't make the story up. I'm not even suggesting it. You got to get your tone together before I mute you. Relax. But I heard that he don't. Y'all have heard me say this before. Same dude told me he do not like Donovan Wilson that much. Wanye Thomas, I think, is emerging in the greatness. But if I line Wanye Thomas up right now and Justin Simmons, most of y'all gonna choose Justin Simmons just because of his track record, his resume, what he's done. Correct? Now, why would Justin Simmons want to come to the Cowboys on a cheaper deal for 1 year? Y'all let me know. Why would that even be possible? Now, he ain't get that $3 offer because we've had players come to Dallas and leave before. Odell Beckham. Right? Players come to Dallas and work out and leave. So this isn't like a definitive he going to sign here. Don't take it as that. I said bring in for a workout. The vibes, don't delete young boy JD's comments. Let him rock. That's my dog. Let young boy rock. That's my dog. He always show love. He just be hype. Young boy JD just younger than everybody. That's my dog though. Don't do him like that. He good. Don't mute him. That's my dog. He just young. Young boy JD just young. It's all good. But we would bring him in apparently for a workout, see what's going on with him. They always like to check the health of the player, and Stephen Jones like to float that cheap deal out to him. But they would want to bring him in because you could come to Dallas and parlay that into a bigger deal. Remember, who came to Dallas on a 1-year deal, put in mad work, and went and got a big contract with the Bears? Randall Cobb parlayed into a bigger deal. You can come to Dallas, get your money, on the biggest stage, because you're always going to be on the big stage, and then you can go and get a contract somewhere else. 190 people in here, appreciate y'all. So I can see the correlation. It didn't make sense to me at first, but I said, And guess what else? Mike Zimmer's running a different system, and Mike Zimmer likes strong, he likes smart, rangy, multifaceted safeties. Safeties in the secondary is Mike Zimmer's thing. He don't like to throw anything back there. I'm not saying Malik Hooker can't play back there, but he likes a strong safety room. Robert Quinn, that's my dog. Robert Quinn came here and got a bag from the Bears. I don't know where he at now. Right? So it's possible. It's not impossible. I don't think nothing's impossible. Not at this time of year. No player should be off limits this time of year. That makes sense? Because how much you think Justin Simmons think he gonna get? Justin Simmons and Stephon Gilmore. Stephon Gilmore literally said earlier today, he said it's players like me. I seen a excerpt. Me, Justin Simmons on the market. It's great players still out there, but teams have now priced them out their deals. You're not getting no big deal in August. When's the last player that wasn't young negotiating a contract that signed a big free agency deal in August? Most of the money is already allocated. Nah, young boy JD, you good? I can see you. You're not timed out no more. You goody. You all good, man. It's all goody. Most players right now are trying to find a way to parlay themselves into bigger deals. There's no big free agents out there that's just waiting to sign a mega contract. It's a wrap at this time of year. You'll get a decent deal. I'm not saying you can get something within the $10 million range, but you're not going to get nothing that's game changing, probably not at this time of year, unless you're negotiating contract like CeeDee Lamb. So all I'm trying to do is lay down the foundation of why this could happen. It could make sense. But just like I said a second ago, y'all listening? Just like I said a second ago, if y'all are going to be ready to come kill me if this stuff don't come to fruition, I damn sure want y'all to come back in here and give me my props if it do. If we end up working out, and maybe it's next Friday, but if we end up working out Justin Simmons right before camp and or Michael Thomas, my dog on to something. He knows something. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I can see it happening. I can see the Cowboys giving Mike Zimmer a bone. Here's your one big signing, and we've done this in August before. This is when we bring players in. Now that's not the only player I heard. Only thing I heard. Also heard definitively that the Cowboys are actively in contract talks with CeeDee Lamb. That's something else that he said. Read that right now. Hold on. Hold on. My fault. Workouts this Friday. Justin Simmons workout this Friday. Cowboys are shifting talks to CeeDee Lamb now. He also said before shifting talks, but Rome, sake, family, I'm going to chill. You all good, young boy JD? He also said that the Cowboys are in contract talks with Dak Prescott as well. Now that's not surprising, right? That don't sound like I'm making that up, because obviously he would talk to both. But listen, I said before, I don't think CeeDee Lamb wants to sign his contract till he has an understanding of what's going on with Dak Prescott. Does that make sense to y'all? Why would CeeDee Lamb want to sign a contract if he does not know who his quarterback is going to be? Because mark my words, Justin Jefferson is nervous. Is nervous about what's going on. He got J.J. McCarthy and Sam Darnold. Justin Jefferson's whole stature in the NFL, he could look totally different by the end of this year. If he goes out there and his quarterback is bad and he comes back and goes for like 1,000, 1,100, down from when he's averaging like 17, 1,800 yards, people not going to give him a pass. Everyone's going to say, what's wrong with Justin Jefferson? I thought he was so good he could play with any quarterback. They're going to blame it on him. And if you send CeeDee Lamb out there right now with Trey Lance or Cooper Rush or whatever, his whole stature in the league, he would go from he's just a slot receiver to he's making his way up the charts to now you got to mention him in the top 5 to I knew he wasn't good. Because trust me, Cowboys players don't get the benefit of the doubt. If CeeDee Lamb go out there this year and go for like 1050, I knew he wasn't that good. And I saw that story about J.J. McCarthy holding out. Well, how'd that look? Your rookie quarterback, not even at camp. He a rookie quarterback. And you want to go out there and show that you one of the best receivers in the game? That's not a good look. So me hearing him say they're shifting focus to CeeDee Lamb, and I don't want to say it. Let's just say that the contract talks with Dak are getting pretty decent. There's numbers being flown around, right? Now, if y'all hear a story in the next week or so that certain numbers are thrown around with Dak, remember I told y'all first, the numbers are already being discussed. Not just like, hey, Dak, we want to sign you. Like actual numbers are being floated. I'm trying to be smart with the information I've been given because I don't want y'all to think I'm in here lying, but I also want to tip it off to let y'all know I have heard some things. Glenn White with the $5 super chat. Rome, I like Simmons. He's been one of the best in the league, but you think we sign him and Gilly? I haven't heard anything about Gilly. I would love to say my dog hit me about Gilly. He ain't say nothing about Gilmore. I'll ask him. He ain't say nothing about Gilmore. He said Simmons specifically, which still shocks me. Like, I'm like, really? But if they want to bring in Simmons and he can make this defense better, I'm fine with it. Because if we sign Justin Simmons, right? Let's just hypothetically say if we sign Justin Simmons and Eric Kendricks, will y'all not feel like this was a successful offseason? Just those two players, you'd be like, you know what? Offseason was decent. That's all it would take. Let me read this super chat from my dog. I got Glenn White. Thank you. Thank you, Glenn White. I appreciate you too. And y'all go check out my if y'all can, Glenn White, my dog. He got a GoFundMe going on. Trying to raise money for his I think it's his heart transplant. It's in the community post on my channel. If you want to donate $1, you want to donate $5, go and check it out. Help my dog out. Always support me on the channel. I appreciate him. Oh, we got the big dub, Cornelius Hubbard. Y'all know the moves. Somebody drop a dub in there. You gotta drop the fire emoji. Thank you, Cornelius, with the $20 super chat. Keep it 100, team. Love it. You right about CD and Dak. Great seeing you at the Clave. I appreciate you, Cornelius. The Clave was dope, man. Great seeing you too. It's one of those things where I love the Clave, but I can't do that the conclave every weekend. I'm old now. You know what I'm saying? But yo, hit me with your contact information, man. Email me at cowboysfantalk@gmail.com or DM me Cowboys_fan talk on Twitter so I can lock you into my phone, team. Appreciate you. And thank you for that $20 super chat. I appreciate that as well. I think he dropped the double dub. I don't know. Two joints up. Thank you, my brother. So yes, saying that there was some numbers flown around. Dak is mulling over the contract details. I ain't gonna say the numbers because y'all ain't gonna kill me if the numbers ain't exact. Let's just say contract numbers are being flown at Dak, and they're shifting their focus to CD, which means they're in contract talks with both. Nothing on Micah. I don't think Micah's contract's even going to be discussed till next year. That's a fact. Almost 237 people in here, man. Y'all hit that like button. So next, this is the thing. Now you can say, Rome, you just making that up, man. You ain't really say nothing yet, except for Justin Simmons. You just guessing. Also heard that Dallas is entertaining trading for a receiver. Entertaining. Now I'm gonna tell you the truth on this one. I ain't saying the name on this. Y'all ain't gonna kill me because this is the one I was like, I don't know. That look a little crazy. Kobe J, 199 super chat. I knew Justin Simmons can be an option. Hey, look, I'm excited. I just want some decent extra players. We don't need mad players. But they're considering trading for a receiver to pair with CD Lamb, another young dude. But the problem is this receiver want bread. And no, it's not Brandon Ayuk. And I don't see the Cowboys doing none of that because the Cowboys ain't trying to pay nobody. So, no. I'm going to leave that one right there. I'm telling you what I heard. We're going to move past that one because that's the one I'm like, I don't know. Nah, Freddie Vids. Y'all ain't going to clown me because this one is the one out of everything that sound outlandish. And y'all going to be like, hell no, we ain't doing that. Y'all want me to say it? Y'all ain't going to clown me. I can't. This is the one I don't believe, though. Can I say that? Can I just say it? Disclaimer. Y'all can clown me. Y'all can laugh at me now in advance. Said the Cowboys is considering making a trade for T. Higgins to compare him with to pair him with CD Lamb. That's it. But a trade so that the money makes sense for the Cowboys. But I don't believe it. That one just sounded stupid. Look, and this ain't got nothing to do with my source. They could really be discussing this. So this ain't a slight to him. I just don't believe the Cowboys don't play in money like that. He wants too much money. I don't believe the Cowboys. Everything else makes sense. We got to pay CD, working on Dak. Justin Simmons ain't going to cost too much right now because he's over 30 years old. It's August. That lines up. Michael Thomas is going to play for like $30 in a DAP. That lines up. We 15 likes away from 200. Hit the like button. But that one I was like, I would love it, but no, I don't see it. If that happened, I'm sending my man a Christmas card with some money in it because that's a hell of a deal. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't see it. So before y'all be like, Rome in here lying, no, I'm saying that's what he DM'd me. I don't believe it. I hope so, but I don't believe it. Let's move on. Before y'all say you just going for big names, this is the one out of everything. This is the one that really, really got me with my eyes open, right? Because you're like, all this receiver talk, Dak, CD, nothing. I didn't get any running back talk today. I didn't. No running back talk. I like it too. I think it'll be dope, but I don't really see it happening. But there was a D tackle mentioned to me. And this is the one. Have any of y'all heard of Maurice Hurst? Maurice Hurst. Maurist Hurst. D tackle for Cleveland. Because I ain't too familiar. I think he's like 29. I had to look him up. Is he decent? He not bad. He would be the solid D tackle in the same vein as Jonathan Hankins, but younger. Jonathan Hankins is now well into his 30s. Like 31, 32. Now he's with Cleveland. We would have to trade probably a compensatory pick for him. But it's the first time, not Garrison Hurst, Maurice Hurst, Maruist, D tackle. It would be a D tackle you would have to trade for if you wanted him before camp or during camp. And I think it's somebody you can get for a 5th round compensatory pick since we're going to have like 5 of them. He mentioned them by name specifically. He said Cowboys are trying to acquire Morris Hurst from Cleveland. He also said that the Dak contract thing, even though I ain't say no numbers, he said one of the biggest things that he's hearing is Dak wants fully guaranteed contract. We not playing with the Cowboys. That's it. I ain't gonna say no numbers, but he wants a fully guaranteed contract. That's all the news. Y'all can digest it how y'all want. Y'all can call me crazy. I don't care. I'll take the arrows. You know why I'll take the arrows? He was a Wolverine. No more. See, y'all already done the research. No more Michigan. Damn. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm willing to take the arrows and put this stuff out there. And if it's an L, it's an L. First of all, I asked him if he mind if I shared it with y'all. He said he don't care. Because if I just come in here and don't say no details, y'all gonna say I'm just capping. Right? But if over the next couple of days, the next 2 weeks, if any of the stuff you heard me say tonight starts to come to fruition, maybe we trade for Hurst, right? You hear a story about Dak's contract details, but they're talking about the guaranteed money. You watch us bring in Simmons or Thomas for a workout, right? You hear a story coming out that the CD Lamb contract talks have begun officially, right? You hear any of that stuff, I just want you to know that you heard it here first, and it ain't about me being first. It's just about me being definitive that I got to connect. And I appreciate him because he ain't got to send me no information. He ain't asking for no bread. He ain't asking for no shout out. He just sharing the information. I respect him and appreciate him. Cornelius Hubbard with a 199 super chat. Appreciate you. Because he ain't got to tell me nothing. Now, if I end up being wrong, y'all come back and say, Rome, you stupid. You should have ignored my man. Send the hate at me. But if I'm right, then just know the cartel got a full-time connect, and I'll be able to share information with y'all throughout the season because I got somebody that's inside. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say all this stuff ain't going to work. He just gave me the information he got. So I'm going to see what happens. But it all made sense to me, except for the Higgins thing. I'm like, they ain't trading for him. All of it made sense to me because this is the time of year where the Cowboys go out there and do something. Now, I ain't hear nothing about running back. So no Dalvin Cook, no Miles Sanders, no Damian Pierce. I ain't hear nothing from my guy. And I didn't hear anything about Stephon Gilmore, which I wish he would have said something because I really would take Gilly in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Now, I've done enough talking for a second. Y'all let me know. Do I sound crazy? I need to, like, I'm about to put a poll up. Because I need to know. Because y'all might think, yo, you just capping. Crazy. First of all, I know I typed that horribly. I ain't bad. Typing skills weak. All right. Y'all answer my poll. I'm going to read some super chats. And thank y'all for being in here showing me love. My dog Glenn White with another $10 super chat. I appreciate you, my brother. I would rather have Michael Thomas for some free merch and the Cowboys trade up for a top-tier running back before the trade deadline. Higgins is nice, but he's expensive, and Dak turns trash into treasure. Facts. That's the one that don't sound crazy to me. I mean, that does sound crazy to me. Not because I don't think Higgins is dope or it would work. That's the one that's like, that's too much money. They ain't doing that. It's like me coming in here and saying, yo, Cowboys are interested in Brandon Ayuk. No, the hell we not. No, we're not. Thank you for that $10 super chat, dog. You are 100% right. I will take Michael Thomas. I think there's the amount of money you're going to have to spend on him it cannot be that bad. Because if he's that bad, the amount of money you can just cut him. You can just cut him. Another super chat from down south Cowboy 504. Well, this tells me he after a 3-year deal. You think Dak's after a 3-year deal? Nah, I think Dak's going for another 4. Or Dak might be going for a 5-year deal. See, you go for the shorter deal to come back to the table. Dak also 30, turning 31. I think Dak might go for the longer deal. He just wanted guaranteed so he can be a Cowboy to 36. I don't think he's going for the shorter deal this time. I could be completely wrong though. That's just a guess because I didn't get that the exact number of years in the text. Another $5 super chat from Big Fish. I'm just happy to have something to hope for. Hey, I've been hoping all off season with all the complaining, kicking, and screaming and rolling around on the floor. I've been acting like a child, but I'm happy to hear some things. I'm praying that some of this stuff come to fruition because I don't want y'all to think I was just in here talking. That ain't what I do. I do not come in here and be like, y'all, I got a scoop. I'm sharing this with y'all because I heard it. I wanted to come in here and talk about camp tonight, but I heard it. Let's just see if something happens. So Sammy, 199 super chat. I put the wrong address on the shirt and it confirmed. What you mean, So Sammy? You want me to try to fix it? Send me an email, So Sammy, so we can try to get that straightened out. My fault. It's Cowboys for life, regardless. Dope dog, $2 super chat. Thank you. And that's no question. It is going to be the Cowboys for life. Y'all showing out tonight with the super chats. I really do appreciate y'all showing the love, man. I don't think CD's going to be there for day one of camp neither. I think CD won his bag. I think the Cowboys going to fold within 2 weeks, though. I think the Cowboys are going to get – this is when I think that certain things are going to happen. The Cowboys are going to get a look at what it would look like if CD Lamb sprained his ankle. Let's look at my poll, too. Do I sound crazy or does this stuff sound real? I'm cool with that. 38% think I'm crazy. 62% think I'm real. I'm losing steam. 39% think I'm crazy. And that's fine. Look, man, I ain't never came to be an insider or Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, or nothing. I'm sharing the information as I get it from y'all. And that's fine. I kept thinking about tonight is I'm gonna come in there and people gonna be mad at me because they're gonna be like, yo, Roman here trying to break stories and he lying. I promise y'all, I don't never lie to y'all. I try my best to get y'all info I get. Put my address on this Slam and Sammy. Chill. You know what I'm saying? I was just happy to hear some information and shout out to my connect if he's watching. I appreciate people giving me info. And I have other people send me stuff, but like I said, this gentleman has given me stuff that has already started to come to fruition. So I'm positive that he got a little juice. He knows something. He ain't just making things up. If he was just making stuff up, he would say Cowboys is interested in Brandon Ayuk. Cowboys is trying to trade for a top running back. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't line up. And why would he send me that random D tackle? I hadn't even heard of Maurice Hurst. That D tackle was like, bingo. That's random. I'm just letting you know. Our owners truly value our success. Even Hulk Hogan got old, Rome. Hey, I don't even know what that means, but I'm with you. And he did, because even I did. Cornelius Hubbard, 999 super chat. Thank you, Cornelius. I appreciate you, dog. Shout out to the Qs, man. They owe Dak 5 years fully guaranteed. I think you should give Dak 5 years fully guaranteed, too. Fully guaranteed contracts is becoming normal. That ain't even odd. Because if Deshaun Watson can get a fully guaranteed contract, Kirk Cousins got a fully guaranteed contract. Like, these fully guaranteed is floating out here. Give him his money. The Cowboys want to get Dak Prescott. They don't mind paying him money, but they want to get him on like a 2-year guaranteed deal. so they can wiggle out of the back of it. Pause. If he don't work out, and Dak probably like, hell nah, give me my bread. So it's probably a fight back and forth. You know. shout out to 1911 Noops in the house. Keep up the good work, bro. Appreciate you, King Charles. Shout out to the Noops, man. Greek love, man. Appreciate you. Deshaun, Mr. Rubbin. First of all, pause. Why'd I read that out loud? Deshaun, you can read the middle. Watson. Y'all, wow. I'll try and get you right after the stream, so Sammy. Y'all, wow. I don't even want I read that out loud. My man caught me off guard. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Like I said, y'all could kill the messenger. Y'all can tell me I'm stupid if none of it work out. And if things don't work out, I promise you I won't be bringing y'all anymore. Yo, I think I heard some news streams because I don't want y'all to be thinking I'm trying to trick y'all. It ain't even that deep. I make content every day. I don't need to come up with fake stuff to tell y'all. I ain't here to clickbait y'all. I've really heard this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it come to fruition because I don't need to break stories. I can just talk about how good I think the team gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even that difficult. Like things I want to see at camp. I want to see John Stevens Jr. really, really show what he got. I got faith in him. I feel like he gonna ball out. I want Jake Ferguson to come out there looking like he ready for war. Like Jake Ferguson right now is our second best receiving option. After CeeDee Lamb is Jake Ferguson. I want Jake Ferguson to emerge where people start saying, yo, he do look like Kelsey. Like I want people to say that at the end of the camp. Like he looking unstoppable. I want Fergie to look unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want our running back room. This is going to sound bad. Oh, he put the shirt link in there. If anybody, y'all see the shirt behind me. Y'all see the Dak shirt. If you want to order a shirt, most hated shirt is right behind me. So Sammy put the link in there. I'll pin the link to the top. If y'all want to cop a shirt, y'all can. I'm trying to remix the shirt though. I'm thinking about getting a Dak most hated, most underrated joint. I think that's next for me. Most hated, most underrated. Because these lists, man, these Dak Prescott lists, they running out of stuff to hate on. But for them to just be putting like, can somebody explain to me before I get that? Let me read the super chat before I get to my Dak Prescott hate with these lists. Let me read the super chat from Glenn White. Appreciate you. Another $10 super chat from Glenn White. I appreciate you, my brother. Simmons not crazy. Our defense has been bigger issue getting through the playoffs. Thank you, Rome, for the shout out. I'm gonna send daughter via Kindle for you. Hey, dog, it's all good. FYI, heart transplant was 1.4. Ooh, that's a lot of bread. That's a lot of bread, Glenn White. I'm hoping everything gets to like you get everything you need so you can get the work done you need, man. That is crazy. That's a number. Whoa. Hopefully insurance helps out with some of that stuff because that's a lot. Mark Frederick, I'm late. Who are we getting? We ain't getting nobody as of yet. I just shared some news, Mark, but you got to go back to the beginning because I'm about to shift the conversation. Most hated, most underrated. That might be the remix to the shirt that I'm coming with. What I was gonna say, American healthcare is effed. Yeah, American healthcare can get crazy. No question. Like I said, if y'all want to check out Glenn White's, I put his GoFundMe for his health work that he's trying to do get done if he can. If y'all want to donate $1 or anything to him, you can. Their full information is over in my community post. You know, I'm not mad about Ayuk leaving San Francisco. That weakens them. 100%. 100%. 400K all on me. 400K is wild. That's a lot of bread, Glenn. That is crazy. Why is Justin Herbert 6 on that list? I know y'all have seen the list. I don't need to tell y'all the list. Why is Justin Herbert 6 on the list? Like, seriously. Why? What has Justin Herbert done? Yeah, like when does I said this earlier this week? When does upside run out? When does potential run out? Ray, his arm talent ain't doing shit for him. When does it run out? He's sleeping with execs. Maybe Justin Herbert is just paused. He out there giving it up because I don't know how he's on that list. Nothing. He's just pretty. First of all, pause. But yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's because got long hair and he looked the type. He looked the role. I just don't understand it. I really, really don't understand it. Like how is he sixth? Because all of the arguments you use for Dak Prescott, you can't use for him. He ain't winning he ain't even making the playoffs. I had somebody tell me, yo, he don't choke in the playoffs like Dak Prescott. He ain't even getting there. And all this, well, he ain't had loaded teams. Yes, he do. He has plenty of great players. What is y'all talking about? He's had deeper receiving rooms than Dak Prescott. Austin Eckler, more consistent running game. He had J.C. Jackson, Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack. Who's that great safety? Derwin James. They had Eric Kendricks too. Like, what the hell? Like, their defense was loaded. Where y'all think Eric Kendricks came from? What is that? What do people be talking about? He ain't had nobody. What? He get a pass while Dak. I'm just wondering, like, he's had loaded teams. He younger, faster, stronger, armed, all his extras, but he just ain't doing shit. Ramon Estrada was good. Joe Gonzalez was good. He was good. He was goody. It's just crazy to me. I don't understand why. Like Aaron Rodgers, until he retires, he gonna be top 10 by default. Just his 4 MVPs, his Super Bowl, one Super Bowl, his pedigree. I get it. Him being like older in the joint don't even shock me. You feel me? But who else on there that just throws me off? Jared Goff, Dak Prescott has beat Jared Goff the last 2 or 3 times they played him. But does head-to-head not matter anymore? It has to. Do y'all think head-to-head matchups for quarterbacks winning matters? Because I think it would have to, because people love to tell me that Josh Allen beat Dak Prescott. They've never played in the playoffs. So you would think regular season wins head-to-head matters, right? Is Detroit not a good team? Because I keep hearing the Cowboys don't beat good teams. And in the same breath, people keep telling me how good Detroit is. What am I missing? Was Philly not a good team last year? Because I keep hearing Philadelphia is a Super Bowl contender. I know I've been hearing it, and we beat them too. I'm lost. How is it? It ain't making sense. I'm hearing people, yo, the Rams is next. They young and they got all these. They got Puka Nakua and my man back. He healthy and Matthew Stafford and they had him last year. We beat them too. Oh, Rams was in the playoffs last year, but we don't beat playoff teams. But we beat them, and we beat the Lions, and we beat the Eagles, and we beat Justin Herbert, who everyone keeps telling me, yo, when he get Kellen Moore, he next, and we beat Seattle. I'm just lost, man. Because people tell me that head-to-head in-season, man, I know we lost to San Francisco. I ain't say we went undefeated. I know we lost to Buffalo. I know we probably should have beaten Miami. We should have beaten Miami. But unfortunately, our defense couldn't get a stop late. It ain't their fault. Maybe we should have scored more touchdowns earlier. That fumble by Hunter Lipke, that exchange from Dak Prescott did not work out. Probably should have beat Miami. But I didn't leave that game feeling like we couldn't play with Miami. I actually left Buffalo just feeling like, damn, we needed a bigger team. Because we held Josh Allen to what? His lowest yardage output of the year. Hold on. Kenneth Carmen with an excellent comment. First of all, I appreciate you, Kenneth. CFT, keep up the good content. Don't allow the offseason to make us down about the season. All we have to do is win in the playoffs, period. That's a fact, man. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. We just got to go get it done. Go back out there, put in work, make the playoffs first. First goal should be make the playoffs and then execute. Stop letting the weight of the world be on your back when you get to the playoffs. Put the grind in, get to the playoffs, execute. Got a $5 super chat from Sugar Daddy Williams. That name always gets me. That often injured QB in Cincinnati has one signature victory. I'm not going to even, Sugar Daddy. I can't even call you Mr. Williams. Sugar Daddy Williams is wild. It just feels like nasty work. I'm not going to hate on Joe Burrow. I feel like Joe Burrow gained my respect literally because of a head-to-head victory. I watched him go toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes, and he didn't fold under pressure. I will give people that. Dak Prescott had moments where he looked like the pressure got to him. But I always say that the entire team looked like the pressure got to them. We was shell-shocked versus Green Bay. I don't know what was going on. People was running wide open. Dak threw interceptions. We ain't getting a run game. Like the whole team just looked off. But I'll give Joe Burrow that. I know he injury prone. Yes, he fragile. But that boy got ice in his veins. That's why I like Burrow. He got ice in his veins. And even with that, he lost to Cooper Rush. It's not an exact science. It's not. Cooper Rush can't hang down the mantle. Cooper Rush gonna take that with him wherever he go. If he leaves, hey man, I beat Burrow though. It was more like the defense beat Burrow, but Cooper Rush, I ain't gonna take nothing from him. That year, Cooper Rush did his thing. I think he went 4-1. We needed all 4 of those wins. And that's a great point. Dak Prescott almost did it against Aaron Rodgers as a rookie. Why does Jalen Hurts get so much props for going toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes and losing? But Dak Prescott going toe-to-toe with Aaron Rodgers and losing, he don't get no props. Why not? Why not? Why can one person go toe-to-toe with one of the best quarterbacks in the game at a time, get props? Josh Allen's biggest claim to fame is going against Patrick Mahomes and losing. His biggest claim to fame is that loss he had with Patrick Mahomes. In a loss. But Dak Prescott does not, I know it was a while ago, but in Aaron Rodgers' prime, 8 years ago, in Aaron Rodgers' prime, he was 32 years old. Dak Prescott went toe-to-toe with him. He lost, but he went toe-to-toe with him in the playoffs, where everybody says he can't play. But he don't get to hang his hat on that. I saw him go toe-to-toe with Russell Wilson in Russell Wilson's prime. 7 years ago, Russell Wilson was a way better quarterback 7 years ago. Dak Prescott beat him in the playoffs. I watched Dak Prescott retire Tom Brady. That's a nugget. The last game Tom Brady played was versus Dak Prescott, and he retired him. No one else going to ever get to say that. Dak Prescott gets to say, I retired the GOAT. I don't care how bad his team was. His last playoff loss ever, he was looking at the star. Sent his ass home. That's a bar. I retired the GOAT. Don't care how it happened. Especially when you got people running around here. I don't care how bad the team was after Brock Purdy broke his arm. We went to the Super Bowl. Well, if you can brag about beating a team with no quarterbacks, my quarterback can brag about retiring the GOAT, even though he had a bad offensive team around him. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is better than Dak Prescott. I'm not going to slander him, but Patrick Mahomes is better than everybody though. And you know what? I'm just a fan. Excellent point. Pat is great, but his defense has saved him last year. His defense has saved him a lot. Excellent point. I'm just a fan. All that lets you know is that no one can win anything by themselves. Even the Niners last year, when they beat the Lions, that wasn't just Brock Purdy. The Niners defense bowed their back and shut it down. And they ain't let the Lions score no more as they mounted a comeback. Dak Prescott started to score in the Green Bay game too. But our defense never shored up shit. They kept scoring. 48 points. If the defense gets 2 or 3 stops and we score once or twice, maybe it's a game. There's no rule that says Dak threw a pick 6, the game is over. I don't know. Eastside Harold got 2. He in here with both channels? Yo, you got to get you some business. Like, you ain't no way you got your one channel timed out. Choctaw, appreciate you. My shooters shoot. Ain't no way you got your one channel timed out and you came back in here. You signed it to another. First of all, you signed it to another Gmail, logged back into YouTube, came back. That's nasty work. That's the corniest. Yo, can I get some cornballs in the chat? You ain't never logged. Yo, I got timed out. I'll be right back. My man went and signed it to his other joint. That means you got a third one. If you did that, you got a third one. He probably signing in right now. Oh, I got your ass. Time me out. I'll be right back. Eastside probably got 17 channels. Eastside Harold. He probably, I got y'all. I'll sign in again. My man, you got to chill out. No one cares about your points that bad. You're not killing them. I'm about to get my jokes off on Dak Prescott. It cannot be that deep. Be excited you got CJ Stroud. Go sit your ass down. No one cares. And after the Cowboys beat CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans on Monday Night Football this year, I am going to be unbearable. I'm going to be at that game in person, by the way. Unbearable. I just don't understand, man. I don't understand the Dak Prescott hate. I don't understand how, at this stage of his career, he can't get no love. Like, how did he become an all-pro, lead the league in touchdown passes, and this motherfucker went from 9 to 10? How you go down the list? If Justin Herbert, what's up, Star Girl? If Justin Herbert was an all-pro, you don't think they wouldn't lead every sentence with all-pro Justin Herbert? You don't think if Justin Herbert led the league in touchdowns, people wouldn't remind you every day? Every time they bring up Josh Allen, they lead every segment with his stats. They can't say Super Bowl champion. They can't say nothing. They just lead it with Josh Allen has a bunch of stats. But when they bring up Dak's stats, they say, oh, they just stats. What's the difference? Oh, he's beating up on bad teams. This is the wildest shit ever. He's beating up on bad teams because Washington and the Giants are bad. But they ain't saying nothing about him beating up on the Patriots, the Jets, and the recently just got good Dolphins. Oh, it's different for Josh Allen. It don't matter. The last 4 years, the Patriots been horrible, taking advantage of it. The Jets been shredded to the dash, taking advantage of it. The Dolphins just got good. At one point, the entire division was bad. And no one ever says shit. What? But Dak Prescott beat up on the Giants, and oh no, they ain't never been good. At least the Cowboys got a genuine Super Bowl contender in their division that they beat every year. Who in the AFC East is even good outside? Well, now the Dolphins. Like, it's just the double standards and the hate just bother me. Tom Brady in the AFC East. Tom Brady ain't been in the AFC East since I was 31. And I'm in my 40s. Shut up. New England did terrorize the division. And not one person ever said, yo, Tom Brady beating up on bad teams. All of these dumbass narratives. Remember when interceptions mattered? Till Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts and everybody started throwing interceptions a lot. Remember just 2 years, a year and a half ago when interceptions mattered? I ain't hear shit about interceptions. What happened to all that? Where is it at? The Cowboys the only team I know that will make interceptions matter, but don't matter. Leading the league in touchdowns don't matter. Becoming a second team All-Pro doesn't matter. Micah Parsons being an All-Pro doesn't matter. Trayvon Diggs breaking the interception record doesn't matter. Deron Bland breaking the pick six record doesn't matter. Because we're the Cowboys. Nothing we do matters. But let somebody else do it on another team. It's the best thing since sliced bread. It's crazy to me. I'm going to just leave y'all with this, man. Because I appreciate y'all. Y'all been rocking with me. Unfortunately, I got to get up for work tomorrow. The Cowboys are going to be making some moves soon. Don't be shocked at us making moves because the Cowboys always wait till August to make moves. It's not like I'm not reporting or saying anything that's out of the ordinary. The Cowboys always make moves in August. We brought Gerald McCoy in and HaHa Clinton Dix and Poe, and we brought in like Curse, and we brought in Malik Hooker, and we brought in, like, we always bring in players. Keanu O'Neal was in around this time. We always bring in players later in the year that's cheaper, that have some value, to see what we can do with them. And with us needing a D tackle, a running back, maybe a third receiver, I could see us bringing in some players in August because they cheap, they bring value, and we don't need that much. I'll leave you with that. Go look at the Cowboys roster. We got some holes, but we ain't as holy as most people want us to be. Some teams holy like a golf course. We got a couple things we need to fill in, and we're going to be able to do it. But y'all have a good evening. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Like I said, if you want to come back and be mad at me because nothing worked out, that's fine. This is why I don't try to break stories all the time. But if I get information, I'm going to share it with the cartel because y'all always show me love. Hit the subscribe button too if you're not subscribed, man. Hit the like button and subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 27K. It's a slow road. I'm about 600 away. But hit that subscribe button. Let's get there. I'll holler.